Our number one amendment is the First Amendment. This, we believe, is the most important amendment to the Constitution. It grants basic rights that must be given to the free people of America. There are 5 freedoms granted through this amendment. Freedom of speech, which lets people freely express and listen, so long as they do not injure others, such as through slander. I don't like the government. Freedom of religion, which allows people the choice of a religion. I'm an atheist. Freedom of press, which gives freedom to express oneself through writing, excluding libel. Stupid. Freedom of assembly, which allows peaceful meetings to be held.
Alright guys, welcome to the Annual Rights Assembly.
Not today, boy.
Freedom of petition, the freedom to ask the government to do something.
Hey guys, sign my petition.
Our second most important amendment is the Fifth Amendment. This is an amendment with many provisions. The purpose of it is to have the right people accused of a crime. In order for one to be accused, he or she must be first formally accused of a crime, or indicted. That person is protected against having to testify against themselves, known as self-incrimination.
Mr. Citizen, will you please come over here and testify against Mr. Citizen?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I killed him.
And cannot be tried again for the same crime, also called double jeopardy.
Has the jury found the verdict? Oh, yes, Your Honor. We found the defendant as being innocent. Innocent, you say? Well, we will have a retrial. And mind you, jury, that we will keep retrying this criminal until you find him guilty.
The provision of due process of law prevents people from being punished until a fair trial occurs. The Fifth Amendment also enables people the right to own property. However, the government can enact eminent domain, taking private property for public use. If taking it benefits the public and the private owner is given fair compensation.
Hello, Mr. Citizen. We are here to take your house. Oh, so we can't. Good day.
The third ranking amendment in our top 10 is the 13th Amendment. This was a caution procedure made after the Civil War ended to make sure the Emancipation Proclamation was not seen as a temporary war measure. It abolishes involuntary servitude, or slavery, for all people in the United States.
Sir, can I just take a break?
No, slave. Get back to counting sugar in the sugar bowl.
Our fourth most important amendment is the 14th Amendment. Under this, the state and local levels of government cannot take away the life, liberty, or property of a citizen without first ensuring fairness through the Due Process Clause. It also gave those of African descent the right to full citizenship.
I'm so glad I have a right to live.
You thought wrong, buddy.
Oh god, anything but the handgun.
Our fifth top 10 amendment is the Fourth Amendment. This amendment protects against unreasonable search and seizures without a warrant and probable cause. Evidence acquired by violating this amendment cannot establish a point in court. This is called the exclusionary rule.
Hello?
Smells like you've been cooking something here.
Whoa, man. I admit it, alright? I'm a baker.
Our number 6 amendment is the Ninth Amendment. This gives Americans power. It gives us many basic human rights, such as the ability to live or travel anywhere, being able to choose a job, the right to marry, and free public education.
I'm going to Chicago.
Not today.
Our 7th Top 10 Amendment is the 8th Amendment. Courts shall not set excessive bail or cruel and unusual punishment on an individual accused of a crime. This, however, was not a new idea. It was actually originated from the English Bill of Rights of 1689.
Mr. Citizen,
Yes?
for the crime of singing Rebecca Black's Friday, your punishment will be to be beaten senseless by Big Bird. And your bail has been set to $1 trillion.
Oh, such a great song!
Our number 8 amendment is the 10th Amendment. This reserves powers to the states. These powers cannot be used by the federal government, but by the state governments. Some of these powers include the creating of voting laws, establishing and maintaining public schools, and establishing local governments.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pass the voting law, lowering the voting age to 18. Also, I think African Americans should be allowed to vote. Oh no, you can't do that!
Our 9th most important amendment is the 15th Amendment. This amendment was put into effect in 1870. Citizens cannot be denied suffrage or your right to vote based on your race or color. This, however, did not include women. Why would it?
I'm so glad I can finally vote, being African American and all.
Not today, bud.
Our top 10th amendment is the 26th Amendment. This lowered the voting age down to 18. This was caused from activism from the Vietnam War.
I'm so glad I turned 18, now I can finally vote.
Not today, bud.